Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here outside day 3 of the Donald Trump trial jury selection. And it moved on. First it went back, and then it was one step backwards and 3 steps forward. The step backward was when the day began, there had been 7 jurors selected and sworn in, but one of them was knocked out because the prosecutors did a little research and found that the person had both had a criminal case and also some issue of tearing down political posters in the 90s in Westchester, to the right, they said. Another woman, and it's a little unclear, said that overnight she thought that she was, concerned about being identified as a juror. This led Justice Merchan to say that having reported, for example, a strong Irish accent was not to be done, verboten, and also reporting what was said in open court about where people worked. I thought that when somebody yesterday said that they worked at a small school, probably not that big a staff, didn't write the name. KPMG, Sloan Kettering, it might be different. In any event, his rule, and we're following it to the T, is to not identify people's place of employment. I guess what they look like, and what they sound like. It does come up sometimes on an accent thing. I can't. It's not. If you look at the thread we put out, you can see why. There was also it became unclear. One woman said she was a part of the National Blank Law Association, and that her family comes from blank country where they faced totalitarian. Now, does that identify them? I don't know. So I don't want to go too much into that. The upshot is as follows. It came like crazy. It happened very fast at the end, and it's because they ran out of peremptories. Susan Necklace, one of Trump's lawyers, had to use one on a juror that stayed in her house and whose husband wrote a book review trashing Trump, apparently. In any case, Judge Merchan said that was not enough for cause. And I don't mean to. I think that the prosecution has played their peremptories quite well because they had at least 2. They had 2 left when Trump's side had none, and as it turned, then people were just filling up the jury like crazy. All 12 have been selected. We've covered it well within Judge Merchan's rules. 1 alternate's been selected. They need 5 more alternates, and they're going to probably do it tomorrow. And they've told the jury to come back Monday at 9:30 for opening arguments. Now, I've heard it's not that easy. I'm here in the park quite early. So how early it is that day? I heard people talking about line sitters for $65 an hour. That's not Inner City Press. So I guess we'll be doing our own line sitting. In any event, back to SDNY, and we'll be writing some stories. To be continued, Inner City Press.